So imagine this, right? You're a college student trying not to sleep in class when you get a text from your mom with a marketplace listing of a bunch of Tommy Thomas stuff for over 195 euros. And you squeal! You beg your mom to let you buy it and you succeed. Oh, and Oliver, yo! That's right, after some price negotiations, I got a big haul from Facebook Marketplace of a bunch of Tommy Thomas sets and other stuff for 180 euros. So let's take a look at everything here, because there is a lot of stuff. Tommy Thomas. I cried when I got it in my hands. He's perfect! Some of you may not know this, but it's been a dream of mine to get a Tommy or classic Trackmaster Thomas for the longest time. I had this bootleg Tommy Thomas, which has been with me since childhood, but he's getting old and isn't in the best condition. Some of you may remember, but I did get the Talk Connection Thomas a couple months ago, but he's permanently coupled with Annie, so it makes coupling him to anything else kind of impossible. So trying to find a Tommy or classic Trackmaster Thomas was nearly impossible for me. Yeah, I could have gone on eBay, but I'm not paying that much for shipping. Like, come on, dude. So when I got my hands on this, I busted. Honestly, a dream come true, and I'm so happy I got it now. That's one thing of my bucket list, and oh my god, I got an extra one now. They both work, which is great. However, one of them had a bent coupling, which I did fix later on. Tommy Stephen Thomas. This is an item I didn't think I would get. For those who don't know, the main function of the toy is that you can make real steam, a concept we would see even in Trackmaster Revolution range. He was released around the 60th anniversary of the series, which is why he's very shiny. And why are Annie and Clarabelle so long? I'm guessing it's to fit the battery compartment, the motor, and probably even a speaker, while Thomas is the one making steam. So it's understandable. Still a really cool item. Unfortunately though, he doesn't work. Fuck! Next up is Tommy Rusty. He's a block on wheels, and I find it funny. Why is he so big though? Right now he's not working as I swapped his motor with another character, which I'll get to now. And that character is Tommy Oliver. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. That's right, I got a Tommy Oliver for less than 200 bucks. Woo! Oliver is a really cool toy, and I was crying when he wasn't working. I think the motor died due to the battery corrosion, because even after cleaning the contacts, the motor wouldn't work. So I did what any rational person would do, I swapped this motor with Rusty's.
Excuse me, what the actual fuck?
Yep, the only reason Rusty isn't working is that he has Oliver's dead motor. This is just for now, until I can get a new motor and soldering kit. Next, we have Tommy Dennis, which is a very long toy. I really like how Tommy bothered making him use side rods instead of using normal or none at all, and even wheels too. This is why they're just the best. Mwah. Luckily, he does work, which is good because he looks cool while in motion. Why is she side-eyeing me though? You okay? Enrique! And last loco we'll see today is the JNR EF65. Obviously a non-Thomas engine, but an interesting one. This is based on the real-life Japanese National Railway EF65 locomotive, which is electric. Now, I don't know if it's just me, but for some reason, this reminds me of Super ED from that one cancelled episode from Season 5. Mainly because everyone chose him in a blue and yellow livery. Now we talked about the engines, let's talk about the rolling stock, because we can't have a train without a train to pull. First, we have Annie and Clarabelle. This is now my third pair, technically fourth. Okay, maybe fifth, but do these even count? They're shaded a little bit lighter, but still nice to have. Next, red coaches. These came with Oliver. These are really nice to have, and they match James quite well. The last type of coaches is the red narrow gauge coaches. These came with Rusty, which is an odd choice because, as far as I know, Rusty never pulled coaches in the series. Sort of an odd pairing, but they're nice to have. We have 3 different types of troublesome trucks, which look cool. It's kind of funny how before I got these, I made my own troublesome trucks using the Trackmaster Revolution trucks and slapping a Tommy truck face. Nice to have. We also have 2 faceless trucks, which look cool. Unfortunately, one of them has a broken coupling, and I have tried gluing it, but it doesn't seem to work, so I might replace the coupling. Next, we have a hopper car, I think. I don't know what this is supposed to be, but it came from this set and it tips over. Of course, when we have a line of trucks, we need a brake fan, which looks really cool. I finally have a brake fan for the motorized range. Yay! Next up, I think a flatbed with some crates. This came with the EF65, which looks kind of weird because of the yellow wheels. Cool overall, I think. And lastly, we have this, I have no idea what to call it, but you can put a car in there. Yeah. Again, it came with the EF65. Speaking of cars, let's take a look at the non-rail vehicles. First up, Bulgy. It's ironic how earlier last year I made a custom Bulgy, then a couple months later I got a Bulgy and another one. Yes, I have both regular and vegetable bus Bulgy. Both look really nice, but unfortunately they don't work. But the chassis from my TOMY Horrid lorry does fit, so technically they can run. Next up, Cranky. Really weird to see him in a grey color scheme after getting used to his green. This of course came from the Cranky at the dock set, which also came with Bullstrode. Never thought I'd have one, but here we are. He's not motorized, but he does have wheels underneath, so you can always roll him by. Whoops. Next up, Harold. This is my second TOMY Harold, and if I'm not mistaken, it came from this track piece, where it makes his propeller spin. Last one in the Thomas line is Jeremy. Visually, he looks great, better than what I had before this. Mechanically though, yeah, I don't think he can run ever again. What did they do to my poor boy? And lastly, we have this blue Toyota Townies from 1992. This was a pain to get its battery. It uses a much smaller battery called an N or LR1, and it's not as common as you might think, at least over here. I swear I went to 5 stores that either didn't have it or never heard of it. And thank God it works too, because I would have done all of that for nothing. Now that we're talking about the characters and our vehicles, let's talk about the sets, starting off with Knapford Station. This set comes with the station itself with 4 lines, 4 set of points, and 2 of these V-shaped points, or Y? I'm not sure what this is supposed to be. The set looks really cool. It makes a nice set piece and looks very accurate to the show, although there are technically 6 lines instead of 4, but it's a toy, it's fine. Sodor Rail Yard. This set comes with 2 of these grey points, grey stoppers, 4 blue streets, 4 buffers, some signs, and traffic lights? What? Correct me if I'm wrong, but this is just a reskin of a regular Takara TOMY set, just with Thomas now. I mean, for fuck's sake, they didn't even bother changing the traffic lights to signals. They made signals! Same with the buffers too. You made these, why not use them? Even if it's not just a reskin of a regular Takara TOMY set, this just looks too modern for a Thomas set, especially from this time. But I mean, hey, it goes well with Knapford. Thomas Big Set. This set comes with Thomas, Annie, Clarabelle, Bulgy, Farquhar Station, Road and Rail Tunnel, bridge pieces, some risers, a couple of tracks, roads, and this sign. The only thing I'm missing from this set is a slope, so I had to improvise. It's a nice set, but kind of an odd pairing of characters. The last characters I would want to be paired is Thomas and Bulgy. I think it would have made more sense if it was Thomas and Birdie, or hell, even a Duck and Bulgy. I mean, Thomas and Bulgy never appeared until Season 7, which was definitely before this set was first released, for several years no less, so weird pairing, but a nice set. Thomas and Jeremy Airport Set. This set comes with Thomas with troublesome trucks, Jeremy, some tracks, the airport, some roads, and the special transparent roads. The airport has 2 stoppers, 1 rail and 1 road. I'll be honest, this set just feels empty. Don't get me wrong, the airport itself is a nice set piece, but it's just a loop. Like, my god, you have all of this empty space. Throw a tree or a tunnel or something. I don't know. Ellsbridge Station Crossing. This set comes with nothing. It's just a station, but it does come with the station building, a signal box, and some trees. And that's it. Now, I don't know why they made this Ellsbridge out of all stations. I think Lower Sudbury would make a lot more sense. I mean, for fuck's sake, there's a Wellsworth variant. And finally, the solar engine wash. Someone ate my engine wash. Yeah, I have its box, but not the set itself, so... You want this? You don't? Okay. But that's not all, as there are a whole bunch of out-of-box items, so let's talk about them. Now, I might get confused if these are part of a layout set or just a set piece, so bear with me. Water tower and coal loader. Now, I'm pretty sure this is just the set piece and not the layout. I hope. This set comes with the water tower that goes up and down, the coal loader that also goes up and down, a ladder, and streetlights. which first released to celebrate the 60th anniversary. There is a non-Thomas-fied version of this piece, but I don't know which one came first. The way this set works is simple. You push this lever down to make the engine stop. With another switch, you can push down the water tower pipe, which makes the water inside go down. And with the circle lever, you can pull the coal load chute down, which shakes around the coal up here. Then once you're ready, all you have to do is pull them back up and send your engine on their way. This is a really cool piece and makes a great addition to a set. Cranky at the docks. This set comes with the harbor, cranky, pulse rod, some points, a sway, and a short straight. The way the set works is simple. There are two lines, one with a regular stopper, while the other is an automatic one. So when an engine, rolling, or really anything that has some weight, goes on this track, cranky starts swinging from side to side. And after a while, the stopper goes down and the engine goes on their way. Honestly, I could sit here and watch this all day. Another odd pairing though, cranky and pulse rod out of all characters. As far as I know, before All Engines Go, they've never interacted with each other, but it's not just TOMY, Trackmaster, Take and Play, Wood Railway, and even Wood. The fact that a Wood pulse rod even exists is weird. An odd pairing, but one that makes sense. I mean, who else would you have paired Cranky with? Salty? Well, it's a nice set overall. Steam Along Thomas set. So I already explained that the Steam Along Thomas doesn't work. So to have some kind of motion going around the layout, I'm going to use the regular Thomas. So this set comes with the Steam Along Thomas, Maythway Station, a tunnel, suspension bridge, 4 trees, grey support beams, and of course a various amount of track. The set was also released for the 60th anniversary, and it's actually a nice looking set. The suspension bridge looks great too. Steam Along Thomas Water Tower set. This set piece comes with the water tower that uses real water and a ladder. This is part of the Steam Along Thomas, where it fills Thomas with water. I'm not sure if mine was working properly, as last time I tried it, it started leaking water. A nice piece for the Steam Along Thomas set. Herald and Windmill Action Scenery. This set comes with a windmill, herald, a fence, a tree, and these special tracks. Now these aren't your regular tracks, as they do something. With the windmill track, when you stop an engine, the windmill rotates, which looks cool. Herald's track does something similar, but instead it rotates his rotor blade, or his propellers, whatever you want to call it. Now while this was released in 2003, it was also released in Japan in 1998, but also came with Terrence. It's funny how this set came out 5 years after it was released in Japan and without Terrence. Nothing really much to say. Solder Quarry Loader. This set comes with the set piece itself with a conveyor belt and slides, and this hopper truck that the wiki calls a dumper car. I mean, a dump's not much of a car though. No? Okay, I'm sorry. The aim of the set is simple. Since I don't have the balls that it came with, I'm going to use this Adventures tanker. I'm going to use this as an example. Hopefully this will go well and it doesn't explode. The truck dumps these balls that I don't have into the space. Is then lifted by the conveyor belt, either automatically by the engine itself or manually, which then goes down the slide back into the truck. It's simple and fun. Mega set. Finally we get to a non-Thomas set. This set comes with the EF65, its 2 rolling stock, 1992 Toyota Town Ace, a station, tunnel, 4 trees, 2 signs, some tracks, road risers, and a crossing with the crossing signs and other pieces, which is a bit broken. I might have some things missing too, but it's fine. It's a nice basic set. And that's pretty much it. Of course, I also received some extra tracks and other items, but overall, I discussed everything I received, or at least the most important ones. I'm very happy with everything I got, and if you managed to find any of these sets for a good price, I highly recommend it. I think my favorite items I got here are the dock set, Oliver, the windmill, the water tower and coal loader, the Lavage station, the EF65, and of course, classic Thomas. Let me know what your favorite items were, and until then, like, subscribe. I know a lot of you aren't. If you're not, fuck you. Follow my socials, and I'll see you next time.
Oh, hi, Thomas. Why are you dressed like that? It's Halloween.